everybody, it's Archangelus here from Archangelus Gaming, bringing you some more Space Engineers and Never Surrender. As you guys can see, I am well on my way to getting to our platinum deposit, with the intent that this episode I will hit pay dirt with ion engines within sight. Yeah. We have got to get to that platinum. We've got to get ourselves across that threshold. I will say this. I want you guys to be aware. Whilst recording this episode, episode 32, the previous episode, is still uploading. So it is still the 4th. Partway through this episode, it will be the next day. I'll let you guys know when that is, just so you guys can have a bit of a chortle. But yeah. As you guys know, we are 20 meters away. Let's get closer. We'll get in as close as we can. Drop off. Come back for the rest. Hopefully. All of that, we're within 10 meters. And we're not even full. But I want to make sure that when we come back and we hit the platinum deposit, that we actually get what we came for. Yeah? Oh, look at that. Wait for our momentum to come to an arrest. I'll aim for about there. Again, we're getting up to 100 meters per second, guys. Come on. Yes. Oh. Wrong one to turn off. Or change state, sorry. Should have turned off the thrusters and not put on the dampeners. So now we're heading back to base. We're going to dock, we're going to drop off, we'll head back as quickly as we can. Yeah, we'll just get this turnaround going. In the meantime, let's do a remote access of the base. No, we can't. We're not in. We don't have enough distance to be able to do so. Got to admit, the dromedary is starting to look quite impressive. I wouldn't mind doing a large grid version of her at some point, but we've got to get a destroyer on the go eventually, you know. So once we get the platinum, I think we are going to have to start putting some serious time and energy into building the destroyer. I'm already starting to take names for it. So if you guys got any suggestions, leave it in the comments below, as long as it's clean and proper. You know, don't want anything that's naughty, don't want anything that's vulgar, or anything that's incorrect, shall we say. Let's keep this channel clean, because remember, we have got kids watching as well. So at the moment, you know, I don't really have much in terms of names. There are a few that do spring to mind. There's one that I really wouldn't mind using. Just reaching up for an old book of mine. I just want to make sure I get the name right, because it's the name of one of my favourite characters in the Jungle Book. You know. Oh, blimey. And here I go, overshooting again because I was too busy with my nose in a book this time. Yeah, me, nose in a book. That was it. Found the name I was looking for. Now, in the version of the Rudyard Kipling's Jungle Book that I have, Mother Wolf had another name, just other than just Mother Wolf, which is what they used in, I think it was the Disney's movie and the more realistic looking animated version. She was known as Raksha. You know, R-A-K-S-H-A, you know, according to the translation spelling. Oh gosh, I'd gone way too far. Anyway. That's the name I'm thinking of at the moment. Because nobody, according to the Jungle Book, nobody messed with Raksha. At least if they wanted to live to tell the tale. And keep their tail. Come on. You're telling me I need more sideways thrusters now? Oops. It's about there. Alright, there we go. Burning a lot more fuel now than we did last time. Look at that, we're filling up our inventory quite quickly here. We've still got tons of stone left. Now, I suppose what we could do is if we were to put another refinery coming out here, we could then cut through cut off of this, come up and then up and into it. So I'm thinking sort of something like that, maybe. So let's add that to our build menu. And we're going to have to go outside for the parts. Or I've got a better idea for now. Oh, that is quick. Now we know the refinery has got a connector there. So if we were to get a ton of this, because we're going to need hundreds of units anyway. Right. And rather than that, we use the industrial refineries. And what we can then do is also move them around. So we know there's going to be armoured steel tubes there. But also what we could do is bridge it like that. And then what I'm thinking now is if we work from the inside coming out, sort of anyway, so yeah, I think I've got it. So let's take that out for a moment. What we're going to do is we're going to play this safe. So in there we'll have the conveyor port, and then we'll have two connection tubes. If we weld up the outside before we then go to the inside of the of the base, and then grind that bed out. Oh god, but how are we going to get to it? Alright, we're going to have to depressurize the base. Oops. Right, we'll make some room for components by welding that up. What? Ha! 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 I'm one out. Alright, let's go and get some more steel plate and we'll finish this job off. I'll do the two that are under the stairs as well.
Energy low.
We'll use the manta ray for this one. Alright, so we try that one again, shall we? Because we know that that is indeed the connection point. Do the same again there. Okay. That's cool. So we got not get leaking any air whatsoever out of our base. We'll have to make some way, make that some form of access point or something somehow. Not exactly sure how yet, but we'll get there eventually. At some point, I'm going to have to go back down to the surface. Get some more gold, get some to be able to make some superconductors until I can actually find myself a gold deposit. Because so far I've got the net worth of gold up here of nothing, I believe. So God, just getting the steel plate together is a nightmare. Right, that one's taking now. As it stands anyway, I am thinking about taking things out of this the box when it comes to like refineries and things like that, putting them outside. And having this as more of a utility room sort of jobby. You know, so like a, you know, where all the controls are and things like that, and then sort of up the mountainside here, like put residential blocks and things like that. Okay, so that's that underway. Now, the last thing I'm going to do, at this moment in time, because it's just hit 1 o'clock on the 4th of August, 2033. Sorry, 2033? 2023. And unfortunately, I've still got to work. So, what I'll do is I'll get these to a point now where I can leave it, and then between now and next episode I'll head back down to the planet. I'll grab some gold, make some superconductors, all of that sort of thing, so that we can, when we get to the platinum, and we start refining that material, we want our refineries at their best. Oops. Right, so what's the other component we need other than the superconductors? No, that's it. Just the construction components that I'm producing now. After that, it is just literally just superconductors and
Energy low.
well, you guys know how much that costs just to be able to do what we're doing. So that's everything. So we need 2, 4, 6, 8. So we need 160 superconductors. We get those 160 superconductors and we will be laughing. So yeah, I guess it's now the return of the Manta. So yeah guys, I will keep this going on my end. Next, in a second or two, I will be either planet side or back up. Probably planet side. I'll show you guys what I'm doing on the planet as well. But I'm sure you guys don't want to see the descent. You've seen it 100 times before. Yes, I'll see you guys in a sec. probably at that point it will be the 5th of August. Now the 5th of August, and as you can see, base has changed slightly. I've added these beams across, if you will. I'm not sure exactly what the correct term would be. I've been down to the planet, and as you can see, I've also modified the Manta. So now it has 4 engines either side, which are atmospherics. I've got our superconductors. I've put this together, and as you can also see, the platform is finished. Now last night there was a night vigil, and I was falling asleep because of sheer exhaustion. Been doing the video list yesterday morning, getting up early for that and other things. I also had work in the afternoon, and then coming back and doing that. By the time it got to about 12:15, I think it was, in the morning, this morning, I was absolutely creamed. So I decided, okay, I've got to do something to keep me going. So I thought I'll do something benign. I'll get the... Why are we not moving that fast? That's why. Yeah, I'll do something benign. I will get the base sorted out so that when I log back on again, it's mostly done. I've still got a lot of this framework to do. Also down behind the tubing for the what's it called, the conveyor system, but that I could do as I'm building the base and doing stuff. Right now I think it's about time that we get this platinum. Rather than worry about the dromedary, let's get the destroyer underway, because people seem to be losing interest. So if we can start getting the framework sorted out, at least something that you people will be interested in, rather than me going back and forth mining stuff, because it must be, even for me at times, it can get a little monotonous. But we'll go after this. Platinum. Hopefully, we'll get it today. At least some of it. Probably 2 trips, just to be able to get it, and get enough of it, because it takes ages to refine. Hence why I said that I would go down to the planet and grab some more gold. I also bought up some ingots as well. So until I can actually find a galactic source, if you will, I'm sort of stuck with like what's on the planet, and we don't want to keep on having to go up and down like a yo-yo. But we will find it in time. We'll also build some jump drives to get around easier, things like that. But even then, I think. Oh yeah, can't do it that way. Control G. And then G. Yeah. Oh, let it populate. Gone too far anyway. Yeah, jump drives. There you go. 1,000 superconductors. 1,000 of them. Just for one. That's a lot of gold. Yeah? I mean, everything else is benign. 50 metal grids. Yeah, fine, whatever. 20 gravity components. Yeah, that's not exactly difficult. 120 power cells. Yeah. Computers, 300. Yeah, whatever. Superconductors, on the other hand. 1,000 of them? And I might need to have several in this destroyer. So we are going to have to find ourselves some deposits, and soon. Because yeah, at the end of the day, we are going to need to make ourselves a decent destroyer. It's going to have to be bristling with as many guns as we can get on it. Because I don't want us to be found with our guard down. I'm going to make sure that we've got plenty of long-range weaponry so that we can target over a long distance. Things like that, because at the end of the day, we are going to need to make sure that we take as little damage as possible while inflicting the maximum amount of pain. But like with any survival game, these things take time, and a lot of it is the monotonous, boring, grind for resources. So I do often wonder why. Yeah. But anyway, let's get down this corridor. I'm going to pick up some of this stone that's jutting out of the ground. That's got a lot of that. Now for the main event. That is platinum. I think. Have I already gone through the platinum, or am I still getting platinum? Oh, we'll find out. We'll keep on going. Just whatever's in our drills is whatever we're grinding through. I think next trip, if we do any next trips, or I do any next trips on my own, I guess. What is... There we go. I think what it's going to be is I'm going to go in like that maybe. And sort of widen the hole, but get to it. Okay, let's have a look what's in our drills. I'm pretty sure we must... There we go, loads of platinum. Loads and loads and loads and loads of platinum. I mean, that's going to take a while for our refinery to deal with all of that. Oh, sorry, refineries now, isn't it? But we now have the legendary resource that we need for the ion thrusters. Now, yeah, like I say, it's going to take time to process all of that. So it gives us a chance to start thinking about a framework for the destroyer. Because we will need something that can host, let's say, a dozen artillery cannons and a railgun, and then some close support systems, like some Gatling guns or something. Because we will need to be able to defend ourselves no matter the range. Now, whether we put on some sort of hangar bay, I'm not even sure whether that's going to be a good idea or even a viable idea. Maybe we can sort of sling it on the bottom or something and then put some weapon systems on that. I don't know. We'll figure that one out as we go along. But the outer hull, we are going to have to put a load of heavy armour on it. But most of it will make out of light, but then put heavy armour over the top in sort of like the critical areas. Because obviously we need to be able to move this thing. It won't be something that we'll be able to land, because we're going to put ion thrusters all over it as well. Oh, looks like one of our cargo containers got damaged in the outward journey. That's to be expected anyway. We'll repair that when we get back to base, along with any other damages we sustained, because that corridor was narrow. I kept on hitting things which I swear were invisible, but again, there were also things I hit which were clearly visible. So that is my fault. But we're getting there, guys. We're now at that point. I mean, we're what, 32, 33 episodes in? I've lost count. And yeah, we've now got ourselves some platinum. Alright, well, rather than me, chew your ear off for the next 7 kilometres, I will catch you when we get back to the base and everything, and I'm just about to dock. Alright guys, I'm coming into dock now. Should have kept on recording because I did make a huge mistake in judging the stopping distance. I forgot that platinum is like the heaviest material in the game. Even in its unrefined state, it is still a rather heavy material. And yeah, I ploughed straight into the asteroid. No chance of survival. So I have to do it like about 4 or 5 kilometers out to be able to effectively... Whoa! Brilliant. Okay, so the tail end was severely damaged. Wow, that... I think that's showing that my tail end was off. But okay, what we'll do is we will find ourselves a saved game where we can actually get back in and try this again. Wow, I was not expecting that tail section to explode. So I think what we're going to have to do is spend some time actually repairing the dromedary so that we can actually and effectively get the resources out of her. Right, so that's just where it's saved at the same time as we our tail section blew up. Unfortunately, with so many mods on this game now, and also how much I've explored and done, it does take a lot of time to load and unload all the resources on this machine. Even though I've got a reasonably good rig. At some point, no, I also do. I also do need to go through everything I have on her as well, and yeah, just make sure that I get as clear as much resources as possible so I can do this sort of thing. Sounds like it's raining outside, so that's good. Car's getting a free wash. Okay. Wait until I'm about 4 kilometres out this time around. So, round about here will be nice. Technically speaking, we're still heading towards those markers. I'm hoping we'll stop in time. Actually, technically speaking, I really want to go this side of that tower. Right. We'll get close. We'll repair everything. And then we'll drop it down. Right, let's see what damages we got. That one, quite a lot. I think I have the load of steel plates still on me. Oops. Talking of which, I forgot to pick up the steel plate. Okay, so that I don't understand why that exploded. That should not have gone boom. Having access to the antenna, thank you. So a bit of damage to that one. So no other major damage, so it was weird. As some of the guys on the Discord channel would say, that was Clang doing that. Because there was no reason for the aft section to just explode the way it did. Alright, next question is what is it processing? So yeah, it's gonna so it's doing the right thing. It's processing all the stone first. We'll get all of that out of the way, and then we can sort of then work on whatever may come after that. Do you know what? I'm thinking about putting a terminal there. I've just got this inkling that I should. I don't know why. It's just this real strong feeling that I need a terminal. Like right there. I really don't know why. But maybe it's because of the fact I do actually access a lot of information on these, on things that are going on. So maybe there actually would be better. Nah, I need clings for there. I don't know what I'm going to be using this for yet, but at least I've got it. It's in place. I'm going with my inkling, going with my gut feeling. Don't know what I was looking for. What's that? Small merge block incomplete. What small merge block? Is it that one I was... Yeah, that one there. Because what I was going to do... Actually, I'm glad that came up. Because on the planet, I was thinking... What if I bought the welder, the Locust welder, from the planet up here, and I could weld huge surfaces in like no time? I was thinking maybe that's a good idea. Then again, I'm also thinking, how am I going to get it up? So I think it's probably going to be like thrusters, I guess. Okay, so all that's in place. No, where is it? I want thruster components. That's reactor components. We want about 100 of those to begin with. Just so that we know we've got a load. What? No way. And we're producing. I know I sound shocked, but I am absolutely shocked. Right, platinum. Platinum. Where was it? Actually, yeah, let's put in here platinum. Refinery. So yeah, at the moment I don't have much in terms of spare, but I will in time. Let's clear everything out for now, so it only brings in what it needs. Might need to get gravel storage soon on the go, because yeah, I am starting to run out of storage. So let's see. Behind this wall is the main storage. So if we were to we've got all the hold on, where is it? Right, that's still there. I don't think I'm going to be able to get the manta in there now. Yeah, how are we going to do this? Because what I want to do eventually is have like something jutting out of here, like here, for the manta. That's like big enough to turn her around in. Because I mean, you know, look at that wingspan. I mean, it looks like something, you know, something Batman would have. Yeah, I'm now starting to think if we were to put maybe a storage container here and then extend them this way, as and when we need the materials, or we're going to have to get really, really, really clever and have it that maybe it comes out and have like storage head up this way, and then have individual storage for each material, and then they extend off this way, and then going this way, and then up the mountainside we can have complexes, rooms for dedicated stuff. You know, that sort of thing. You know, I don't really know what I'm doing at the moment in terms of what's going where. I just know what I want to achieve. So yeah, it's probably pretty much like what we did down on Archangel Base. Sorry. I think we're gonna have to do here on Armageddon. And I think I'm going to have to do that sooner rather than later. So let's get some mats together. Oh, that was a bit heavy landing. Way too heavy. See if it'll grab that. Yeah, it does. Cool. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll fill in all the blocks at my leisure. Like I say, I'll probably go down to the planet and I'll grab the locust system. Okay, so there's our extended platform. Now we just need to figure out where we are going to put what. So for this, I'm thinking to make things different, we will use the industrial cargo for this. So where's going to be a good place? About there. Oh, that's interior plate. Is the other one interior? Yeah, both of them are interior. So yeah, if we put that there, no, not there, it'll probably be a bit more further out because we're going to have to get sorters in, we're going to have to get pipework onto the sorters as well. So this is going to be a bit of a challenge. So iron, silicon, nickel, cobalt, alright, well, I'm obviously going to have to extend the platform by a bit. Not sure what my first clue is. Dump all those interior in there for now. I'm also going to have to work out which mats are what, because I honestly can't remember how many mats there are in the game. 3, 4, 5. There we go.
Energy low.
As always, let's go and sort ourselves out. Alright, so whilst we're recharging, bring out the old trusty phone and see if I can find a list of the resources. Okay. Right, so we're now recharged. So let's see. Gravel, iron, nickel, silicon, cobalt, okay, so going by the list, we've got magnesium, silver. Right, extend the platform again for the gold. So that's gold. Then we want uranium and platinum. So yeah, again, I'm going to have to extend again. Oops. Okay, so that's all of them. Okay, and we'll extend out the back by 2 as well. Right. Okay. Okay. So, having that as a basis to run off of, we can now add on and save some hydrogen. Oh. And I just realised that with all of this, I wanted this all in neon pattern. Okay. And then do we have that sorted, or do we have the boxy one? I mean, I suppose that could work. Alright, tell you what, we'll do that. So we want the arrows facing the correct way. Man, this is going to be a lot of resources just to be able to get this built. Okay. Now that is literally the infeed sorted out. Just wondering how to proceed with this, because I think on tail end of this going out, we're going to also need to have sorters as well, so it doesn't have the backfill. And then have that come around to the assemblers. Oh heck, this is going to get complicated fast. Okay, I think what I'm going to have to do is literally the same as I did on the front end. Is we're going to have to put in our Our feed's out. Oh, out of interior plate, okay. How much sheet have I got? Get a ton of that made up in the meantime. Because I am going to be going through a lot of resources fast getting this sorted out. Okay. Then yeah. Right, is that all of them? Okay, so we got the feeds in, we got the feeds out for each of the containers. What we've got to do now is somehow connect all this up. Alright. I think for now... Oh crud, if I just let all the air out or something. No, depressurized on. Okay, good. Actually, no, what am I doing? Because I want to depressurize the factory as well. Because that's the current materials container. And that's where everything is going into.
Energy low.
Crying Natalie. I think we are going to have a look through our sorters. That's ores and ingots, that's components. Right, that's currently going into there. And then it goes out of the wall that's to our right into the main storage for the components. And ice should be amongst it. So, why is ice in there? Not in there. The same with these. Why are they in there and not in there? Why do you keep throwing it back? I think what I'm going to have to do is disconnect the assembler. How am I going to put? Where am I going to put these in the meantime? Because I've got way more resources that I know what to do with. And this still isn't working the way I want it to work anyway. Now, as cool as this is and the way it looks and all that, yeah, I think what I'm going to have to do, it's off camera, I'm going to spend an age disassembling stuff. You know, laying all the pipe work and getting everything in place. So you guys have a great day. Join me again next time on Casualist Gaming. It's a pleasure being with you all. Please guys, leave comments below. You know, nice comments that is. You know, be nice to each other. And I'll catch you next time on Casualist Gaming.